guys, welcome back. Today we're doing another one of our Different Paces Challenge videos. This is the Disney edition and we are on Beauty and the Beast. This particular beauty is from the Happily Ever After series, which is fairy tales for every child. Basically just reimagines fairy tales in different parts of the world. I haven't seen this. I've mentioned it when I've done other princesses. Very hard to find screenshots of her. I wasn't entirely sure by the time, I saved the screenshots ahead of time. Culturally speaking, I wasn't sure, and I was already in too deep making the sim. So I wasn't sure where it was placed. It actually is placed, it just says Africa, it doesn't say where. So she is in a sari, but it's kind of what she was wearing. She was wearing a weird loose pink thing and then an orange bottom. So I got as close as I could. I also didn't have the hoop earrings. But the braid is very similar, and I'm happy about that. I also think it's interesting that this was on my list this particular week. I honestly don't know what's happening in the Sims community. I miss a lot of drama because I liberally use my block button, but apparently there was some drama, and I don't know if I've stuck my nose in it or not, but hopefully not. It has got me more determined to learn more, though. I think that's my takeaway, is I want to learn more, so I've spent 2 or 3 hours just kind of reading about the Kingdom of Axum, which is modern-day northern Ethiopia. And, I mean, it was much larger, but it was at one point considered on par with Rome. Rome, China, Persia, which, that's huge. They used to mint coins specifically for trading with Roman lettering on them, and then the coins that they made for themselves, obviously, didn't have that, but, they were that forward-thinking. And a lot went wrong there, but, they only really fell because Rome was falling, and that was their biggest trading partner. But I'm so mad at my education right now, because, I know so much about Rome against my will, and a lot of that was school, and a lot of it is just, I watch a lot of Time Team. They inevitably cover Roman villas, Roman this, Roman that, Roman stuff's just in Europe, that's where it is. And so, it also seems like one of the 3 hobbies that men over 40 get into, one of those is Rome. And so, yeah, I know so much about it. I had never heard about Axum. It popped up on a video on YouTube, funnily enough, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm sorry, what? So down that rabbit hole. Just trying to, like I said, learn more, educate myself. I really want to start making builds that are not so Eurocentric. Mostly just because it gets a little boring. But again, if I can know about the Vikings and I can know about Tudor England and all this other stuff that's all self-taught, did not go to school for it, did not learn about it in school, then I can sit down and learn about, I don't even know how many countries are in Africa. That's how, and it does make me feel ignorant, but it's something to strive towards. Another thing that I've always wanted to learn more about would be, kind of Tang Dynasty has always interested me. But I don't know, there's so much to learn, and I am trying to tackle that. So I might be doing some builds coming up that are inspired by different countries that are not Eurocentric, and seeing where that leads us and telling you what I have learned, what I have gleaned in my quest to be better. I don't know. I feel so dumb saying that. I do, but it is, and I hope that it comes across as genuine, because that's what it is. I just like to learn, and this is a whole big ball game of things that I really haven't dabbled into. It feels kind of I think it was 18 or 19 when I started learning about basically European history on my own, and specifically England, Scotland, a little bit of Ireland, but yeah, I just really got into Tudor England. And I had never learned any of it. And I was just like, I'm sorry, why didn't I know about all this? And then for a while I was really into First Wives, because we don't know much about them. But like, we do know much about them. We're just not really taught about them. So I went down that rabbit hole. I go down a lot of history rabbit holes. And the ones that I tend to circle back to, Vikings, Minotaurs, Dwarves are like my wheelhouse. But like, always up for learning new things. Especially things that just make me so angry that I didn't know in the first place. That's what I need to be learning. That's what we all need to be learning. Because that's the other thing too. I feel like people think that they stop learning after school, and I'm like, no, you should always be learning. You should always be picking up new hobbies. Like, I'm trying to teach myself how to crochet. It's good for you. It's good for your brain. You don't want to have dementia. I feel like that lessens the likelihood of that. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but I feel like it is. But anyways, I am done with this sim now. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a like. It really does help, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.